Could we see the Chiefs go out and make another trade for a wide receiver or a cornerback before the NFL trade deadline? Welcome back, everybody, to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today I'm going to break down the possibility of Brett Veach working his magic and going to get another player before the NFL trade deadline. So, Chiefs Kingdom, we are just under a week until the NFL trade deadline. It is November 5th, and I do think that the Chiefs are potentially in the market for another cornerback. And this is coming from a report from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. Jeremy Fowler said that the Chiefs are monitoring the cornerback situation closely, and they could potentially be interested in making a trade for a cornerback. And I think that this only makes sense because you lost Jalen Watson for the year with that broken ankle. And so you need somebody that can be a consistent number 2 corner behind Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie's great, but Joshua Williams and Najee Johnson aren't so great. And I'm not saying that I don't trust our cornerbacks coach in Dave Merritt to coach the guys up to be ready to play against anybody they face, but I would also feel a lot better if you went out and traded for somebody who could answer that problem. He could be the solution to this issue and just be your number 2 cornerback. And to have Trent McDuffie play out of his mind this year, which he's played fantastic, just adding somebody that is closer to Trent McDuffie than closer to Chris Roland Wallace, I think that's important. And we saw in that Raiders game, Gardner Minshew picked on us. And Gardner Minshew should not pick on anybody. He's not that good. And so Joshua Williams and Najee Johnson were problematic in that win against the Raiders. And could they potentially be good enough to win a Super Bowl? Yeah. I mean, they have before, and you were able to win a Super Bowl with, Andrew Wiley at right tackle. But at the same time, if you could go out and get somebody that is going to be better, why not do that? And there's some great options out there before the deadline. I've seen Marshawn Lattimore from the Saints. I've seen guys like J.C. Horn from the Carolina Panthers. They all make sense, but would the Chiefs be able to give up future draft capital to acquire a cornerback when that is a premium position? That is a position that you don't find great players at often. And the Chiefs' motto during this deadline has kind of been a bargain approach. They've given up a conditional 4th-round draft pick and a 2026 6th-round draft pick. They've given up next to nothing for 2 players, and I don't think that they're going to change now. And so, yeah, they're monitoring the cornerback situation, but would they make a trade if the value wasn't there? Probably not. So I think getting a team that is desperate to get some asset back for their cornerback would be ideal. And listen, the Saints aren't very good right now. Lattimore might make a lot of sense if you could give up the necessary capital to go get him. He might be more expensive just because he is a premium name at the position, but he's also had hamstring problems. And so maybe that brings his value down enough to make this trade even possible. But listen, the Chiefs are in win now mode. They're trying to three-peat. I wouldn't be against throwing a 3rd-round draft pick out at some cornerback that could help you win this season. Now, ideally, they would have some more years of team control after this year, but I would not mind at all if you went out and traded an asset to go get somebody for the future. But really quickly, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this channel, the Rice Real Estate Group. Welcome to the Rice Real Estate Group, Kansas City's premier partner in real estate. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, you will receive a tailored experience designed just for you. Specializing in residential, commercial, and investment properties, the dedicated team over at the Rice Real Estate Group helps guide you through every transaction, including navigating those short, complex sales. With a commitment to personal one-on-one service, they will ensure that you are supported every step of the way. You can achieve your goals with expertise, care, and a customized approach that truly makes a difference. Ready to make your next move? The Rice Real Estate Group is here to make it happen. For more information, call 816-819-9333. I think it's interesting also that if you look at that Jeremy Fowler report, he mentioned that there's also guys in free agency like Marcus Peters and Steven Nelson that have that Chiefs connection. He just noted it, but I think it's a terrifying thought that either of those guys could find their way back on this Chiefs team in 2024. This isn't 2019. This isn't 2018. This is 2024. I mean, Marcus Peters was good a long time ago, and Steven Nelson was solid years ago, but not now. You need to go find somebody that is capable of being a consistent starter, a number 2 starter behind Trent McDuffie. And I don't think that you can find that with Steven Nelson and Marcus Peters. Not this year anyway. And so I do think that Brett Veach is going to be aggressive with this, but I don't think he's going to be over aggressive. We've kind of seen that he's going to take a, conservative aggressive approach where he's still going to be aggressive, but he's not going to be stupid. He's not going to give up a ton of assets to go get somebody that's not going to be here for the future. That's not how the Chiefs have built their team. And listen, so far he's had a fantastic trade deadline. Go out and trade for a cornerback and he would have completed the trifecta. I mean, if you could get a cornerback, a wide receiver, and a defensive end, that is the trifecta of trades. And if they could get Marshawn Lattimore or J.C. Horn, I'm not saying you've locked up a three-peat, but it would be pretty damn tough to stop this Chiefs team when they just have so much talent on both sides of the football. So Chiefs Kingdom, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think of the possibility of trading for a cornerback? Do you think it is a necessity? Do you think that the Chiefs could still win a Super Bowl without a number 2 cornerback? I could see both sides of this argument, but why even risk it? If you could go out and trade for somebody, giving up a day 3 pick, even if it's a late day 2 pick, I wouldn't hate it at all. And so I think cornerback is enough of a need at a premium position. Don't mess around. Just go do it. And so I'm of the mindset that you should go out and trade for a cornerback, and there are some pretty good options out there before the deadline. So Chiefs Kingdom, that's all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe for more Chiefs content. I have been pushing stuff out each and every single day, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. So if you like that, hit the like button on this video and subscribe for more. Go check me out on social media, Instagram and TikTok, KC_Sports Report, and Twitter at KC Sports Report. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching this video, and go Chiefs!